Peace and love to the collective. I'm Conscious Teacher Collective, and this is Swag Presents the ultimate 10-step guide to astral projection. We're about to jump right into it, but first, please guys, like, share, and subscribe to my channels. Swag on Facebook, Conscious Teacher Collective on YouTube, Conscious Teacher Collective on Instagram. Thanks for your love and support. Let's get to it. Astral projection. Astral projection is a term used in esotericism to describe an intentional out-of-body experience, or OBE, that assumes the existence of a soul or consciousness called an astral body. This is separate from the physical body and capable of traveling outside and throughout the universe. Now guys, with this method that I'm about to teach you, it's a very powerful method. You will have an out-of-body experience. I've done it plenty of times, dozens of times, had plenty of stories, good stories to tell you guys. Only thing about this method is it takes all day, so it has dedication that comes along with it. Please take the time and read through every step that I'm putting on here, and let's get to it. Step 1, spend as much time in the sun as possible. Now, this is going to do two things. This is going to energize your astral body in order for you to be able to move during the projection. Second thing, it's going to allow you to store excess amount of serotonin within your pineal gland in order for you to transfer that and create melatonin, which is going to turn into dimethyltryptamine. And we're going to get more into that, but right now, here's a short clip explaining that process.
So the formula in the Tao said, when you go into the dark until you cannot be dark, you're going to see light. So actually, when I do the research, it's the same thing as we call the melatonin and seratonin and 5-MeO and DMT. That is what the West discovered, the DMT and the 5-MeO. So all the drug is producing this. Okay.
In the dark
so
therapy.
We call psychedelic drugs.
Right.
It producing the DMT.
Yes.
So the people take it, they seem like, whoa, they're our body.
Yeah. I just went to Costa Rica, drank ayahuasca.
Yeah.
That has the
and
DMT.
You go, yeah.
And I've got the experience. So I know.
So that is the whole key of that. Okay. Always my master said, cover your eye and put the ear plug. So dark. So when you dark, the body producing melatonin. But when in the morning, the melatonin you're producing at night, it turns to serotonin. So day and night light is finished. But when you go in the dark and you calm your mind and not speak and calm everything down in the dark, now the body producing more melatonin. 5 milligram, 10 milligram, 25 milligram. When the melatonin producing 25 milligram, now it have enough to produce it because it's the same chain. It's exactly the same chain. It's the melatonin. So when it's 25, it's split into 5-MeO. So now you see you're standing there, you're sitting there. After second day, on the third day, you have enough melatonin because you when light comes, it convert the melatonin to serotonin.
Okay.
So when you have not converted to serotonin, it have enough, it producing 5-MeO. And you see light, see color, see vision, see many, or see past life. Okay.
Very strong 5-MeO.
Right. Very strong. And now when the 5-MeO finish, when you have more 5-MeO, now if you stay to the third or fourth day, now the 5-MeO have enough, it turns to DMT. And now you're sitting there, you feel, hey, something gonna get out of your body. And that is what we call the soul is want to leave the body.
Step 2, observe your room. The room that you're going to be projecting in, you want to make a mental construct of this room. this is going to be helping us with step 7 when we come into visualization of the room. So stick with me. Step 3. Go to sleep. Yep, take a nap. It's time to take a nap. If you take a nap, this is what it's going to do. It's going to allow you to be able to not be tired when it's time for projection. You do not want to be tired when it's time to project, or else you end up falling asleep and boom, this whole video is useless to you. Now, the optimal times I say to do this is take a nap from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Now, I'm shooting for the witching hour. This is what we're doing right now. We're going to shoot for the witching hour. For those who don't know what the witching hour is, it's the time in which the veil is the thinnest between this world and the next. Step 4, stretching. We want to make sure that we're stretched as much as possible. I'm going to add some pictures of stretching so that you guys know how to stretch right before bed, because we don't want the tension to allow us not to go into sleep paralysis, which I will be talking about more along in the lessons. Step 5, the blackout. Make sure that your room is completely dark. I mean completely dark. You have to even pin sheets up to your windows and put something under your door so that no light comes in. Make sure you do that. This is a critical step. With this step, you're trying to create as much melatonin within your system as possible. Now, those serotonin levels being so high in the day when we took in all that sunlight, that is going to help us create the melatonin, because serotonin is melatonin, except for it synthesizes. So therefore, we want to make sure that there's no light within the room so we can create the melatonin levels in which we need to leave our body. That is going to turn into dimethyltryptamine, and we need step 6. Now, with step 6, we are deep breathing for 10 minutes. This deep breathing is going to allow us to get in a deep relaxation state. This deep relaxation state is going to take us into what's called the hypnagogic state. This hypnagogic state is the state between wakefulness and sleeping. And in between that state is like the sweet spot. And we're trying to hit that sweet spot in order to have maximum projection. Step 7. At this time, you should be in the hypnagogic state, or close to it. You should start seeing images flash through your head. You should start seeing dreams start to try to occur. We want to dismiss all of that. Otherwise, we're going to go into a lucid dream, in which we don't want. So we want to dismiss all the images that we're seeing and stay focused on just our breathing. Step 8. Now, in step 8, we're going to lay completely still. That means put your arms at your side, put your feet at your side. Do not cross your feet. Do not put your hands on your chest. Lay completely still. This is in order to try to bring on sleep paralysis. Now, sleep paralysis happens every night when you go to sleep in order to try to put your body in a state of paralysis so that you don't act out your dreams. Now, if you lay with your feet and your arms by your side, after a while you're going to start getting what's called a rollover effect. This rollover effect happens by wanting to scratch, wanting to roll over, wanting to cough, and this is your brain asking your body, is it time to go to sleep? Now, if you do not respond to the rollover effects, then your body is going to put yourself in a state of paralysis. Now, here's a little video explaining more on sleep paralysis.
So what does it feel like to actually watch your body fall asleep? Instead of waking up in sleep paralysis with a heavy lead blanket feeling, when you induce paralysis consciously, you actually have the sensation of the heavy lead blanket being laid on your chest. It often feels like it begins at your feet, comes up over your chest, and ends at your head. When that process is complete, you're in sleep paralysis. So now, how do you get this process to happen consistently? Here is the key. And this one fact is so important and so critical that I'm giving it a big fancy name. It's called the fundamental theorem of sleep paralysis. The fundamental theorem of sleep paralysis is that when you wake up and fall asleep without moving at all, sleep paralysis becomes extremely likely. And when I say without moving, I mean that you wake up and you don't move your eyes, you don't open your eyes, you don't scratch any itches, you don't move at all in any way. The idea is that your body doesn't really know for sure if your mind is awake or not. If you don't give it any signals otherwise, it will assume the mind really is still asleep and reparalyzed itself.
Step 9. Now within step 9, this is the imagination and intention stage. You're going to be setting the intention to roll yourself out of your body. So you're going to feel yourself moving back and forth. Imagine yourself rocking back and forth until you figure or you finally feel like you're about to roll out your body. Now, at this point, you might start hearing ringing in your ears, or you might feel an uncontrollable vibration, or it might feel like your whole bed is rocking back and forth as you're trying to rock out your body. Now, if you get to this point, you're going to stay completely still, and you're going to wait for step 10. Step 10. Now, within step 10, the only thing you're going to do is you're going to sit completely still after feeling those vibrations or hearing that ringing in your ear. As soon as it goes away and as soon as you feel yourself coming back to a point of standing still, you want to open your eyes or you want to get up. This is going to make you come out of body, or you might end up falling out of your body due to step 9. But if you do this correctly, then the process should be done. You should be out of body. Congratulations on your first out of body experience. So you did it. Congratulations, you are out of body. You finally completed step 10. You open your eyes and boom, now you're outside of your body. What do you do? It's up to you. Have fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to subscribe to all my channels. If you really found this video interesting, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.